Okay, so now we'll show you how to replace the head once you're ready to use the barrel to begin aging wine. And we're going to loosen the hoops and put the head in place. Now the trick here is to loosen this bilge hoop just enough to get the head back in the barrel and hold it in place when you lift it up. If the hoop is too loose, then we won't be able to seat the head inside the crows. So it's really just a process of testing different levels of tightness of the hoop. So I've loosened it a little bit, and I'll go ahead and see. Still a little bit too tight. Okay, now that the hoops are loosened, we're ready to replace the head. And the trick with this step is to make sure that the bilge hoop is just tight enough to support the head. And of course, if it's too loose, then the head's just going to drop to the bottom of the barrel. There's one way to do it if you don't have the proper Cooper's tools, which I'll show you now, is to reinsert the head from the top. And again, there's a lot of sort of feel to getting it right. So it's best to go slowly. You also want to be very, very careful not to force the head into the barrel, because you can chip the basil or the edge in the process. So it's also better always to hit the head or any wooden part of the barrel with the handle of the hammer rather than with the head of the hammer, because the head of the hammer is going to damage the wood. Okay. Now, by tightening the hoop, I'll force the head back up into the crows, and then we'll look at straightening it, aligning it within the barrel. A little bit of tension there. Now I want to make sure again that the joints are parallel to the head. So I'll tap on the opposite side of the barrel that I want the head to move. Okay, now the head's straight and we're ready to tighten the hoops completely. Another important detail when you replace the hoops, you want to make sure that the hoop rivets are lined up with the bunghole. again, I'm going to recheck the tightness of all the hoops. The final check to test whether the hoops are tight and the barrel is going to hold liquid is to ring the barrel. The head of the barrel is like the skin of a drum, and the tighter the hoops, the higher pitched and more resonant that sound will be. And if it sounds slack or low pitched at all, you know that the hoops are going to need to be tightened.